Good morning. Let's play some chess. 15 minutes, 10 seconds increments. Let's see who we are playing today. And to be honest, morning, it's almost 2 p.m. here. So I have slept the entire day. I was so tired. Unbelievable. So it's almost good afternoon. White pieces against Gurichi 7 from the Philippines, and he's rated 1560. So this is, I think, our strongest opponent in this journey so far. And we play the bishop b5 line. And that's about it. I think we've played this one time before. I think we push the pawn. And then we castle, or do we strike in the center right away? No, I think we castle. If the knight hops in, it gets trapped. And if the knight goes there, well, then our pawn is under attack. Maybe... no, it's protected by the knight. But then I will maybe capture the knight. Yeah. Probably. Let's see what my opponent is going to do. It goes there. It's, I think, the best move. Let's castle here. And now we can bring the rook to the center. And yeah, I think now we take. To damage the structure. We bring a rook to the center, or do we try to open it up? Let's start with bringing a rook to the center. Let's see how my opponent is going to develop. Okay, he's opening up the bishop. But this is good, I think. I'm not sure. How do we do this? Well, we could consider playing like that. That is an option. I believe that is what I'm supposed to do. But I can also develop the knight here and maybe blockade. But he has a nice place for his knight here, right? I can also play c4. But in a sense that is giving me weakness. I can play here. Probably takes. Am I happy with the knight there? I can also take with the queen. Maybe that's better. Yeah, I don't know how to develop. Well, let's start by bringing a knight out. Although, I don't know. That knight is coming here. Yeah, I can kick it out. I don't know if I want to do that. I like the prospect of having a knight here, I think. But I can also play it more slowly. But he can push the pawn and get rid of his weakness. Let's... where do I want my pieces to be? I can strike immediate. Takes... Takes, that's an option. Can also take with the knight. Let's take with the knight. And you want to know why? So that pawn is becoming a weakness. It's difficult for him to push that pawn. Let's remove that. Yeah, I think this is how I want to play the position. There was a lot of thinking. But if he ever wants to push that pawn, or here, I take en passant or I take. And he can't do that before protecting the c6 pawn, because my knight is there to recapture. And then I think I will just knight out, bishop out somewhere. Maybe the bishop to f4, protect the pawn. Also play h3. Something like that. Makes sense. Oh man. 2 p.m. I've slept the entire day. And I'm still so tired. I can barely think. Alright, so the bishop out. I can take, make him move again. Something I can do. I can also develop the bishop here. But that will probably induce a move like that. But wait a second. What about takes, takes? And then get the knight out, attack the bishop. Oh, that looks pretty good. Let's make a move again. Alright, so now we get the knight out. So you want to attack the knight, or the bishop. Now he's ready to castle. Oh wait. It's almost trapping the queen here. Almost, not quite. First, let's attack the bishop here. Bishop goes back. Now I do have a nice check here. I think check, that will probably lead to take. Take, that's an annoying pawn. I can also check takes, queen takes, attacking a couple of things. And then maybe the bishop here. Or what about the bishop right away? I like to check, but now the question, yeah, take with the queen. Yeah, so we give a check, we take with the queen. He has this move, huh? He can attack my queen there. And that is true. No. Then the rook is hanging. No, you cannot just move the knight. Then you lose the rook. And now he can't castle. And now I see opportunities here. Okay, he's not taking the knights, which is probably a good thing to do. Now, how do I mobilize my other pieces? I mean, I can attack the bishop, but I think if I do that, I will lose material here. Well, I like the knight here. The knight is an annoying piece, and what about playing c4? Then the knight cannot come out. It's maybe interesting. So I'm restricting now the knight. The bishop can attack the pawn, but then I will protect the pawn, or I will push by and get a knight here. A very strong knight. And then if takes, I can take with the pawn. And those are two annoying pawns. I don't know if I want to take with the pawn. Okay. So it's not that bad. But now his pieces cannot get out so easy. Now, do I play here? Solidify this sort of pawn structure? Or is there a way to build up pressure here? I mean, I want to bring my queen, but I don't want to take back with the pawn, actually. Well, what's the benefit of doing this? Well, I'm attacking the pawn. That's what I'm doing. But if I go there, he can takes, and then where is the knight going? The knight can go back, attacking the pawn. It's not ideal. It is not ideal. But if I go here, he can also go here. He can protect in different ways. But I like the queen here staring at the knight for some reason. I also like this, solidifying, and maybe attack the weak pawn. But then the knight will come out. But maybe then I can double up. Let's go for that. I mean, you have to do something. All right. And I really like my queen here. So I can take back with the queen. Okay, he's making some Luft. So we attack the pawn. Maybe he wants to get out. But my idea is to double up. But on what square? Dark squares? Or light squares? What do we do? Dark or light? I think light. I don't know. The benefit of dark is that I can go to h5 if I want to. Yeah, so that was to be expected. Yeah, let's go to the dark squares here. And then if bishop attacks, we can just take. Queen takes. And then what we take? Damage the structure. We can. Maybe I don't want to do it, but here it runs into this. Yeah, let's you know what? Let's stick to the dark squares. That's okay. Dark squares is fine. Rook behind. And then I have a threat. The threat is to take the bishop and then take the pawn. And that is the threat. Now he can go here, but that will lead to some trades. Okay, so there is the bishop. The bishop goes out. Do we care? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I mean, he can capture my beautiful knight. And I probably don't want to allow that. So how do we do this? Are there tactics here? I don't see any. Well, I can go here with the queen, threatening a little checkmate here, actually. Then takes. Then takes. We have an annoying pawn there. but then our attack is a little bit over. Well, not per se, not per se. You know what? Well, if I go here, he also has the opportunity to go here. No, that's checkmate. Okay. Let's go here, let's threaten checkmate. Probably will force him to capture the knight. But if he does, takes, I do have an annoying pawn. I can reactivate the bishop on the long diagonal. I can bring my knight here, threaten a nasty check. I do have to be careful. My bishop here is an unprotected piece, so this is possible. Just this possible. All right. So he's stopping checkmate in a different kind of way. Now I can take the pawn. Bishop can take. I can also get the knight here, threaten some stuff. This doesn't look good. What about taking? It's just that, what do I do if the bishop takes? Then my knight is an unprotected piece, but the bishop is pinned. So how do we do this? If that happens, takes. Well, you can also take with the pawn. Here, but we have check. Wait. So here walks into this. Okay, we have established that. But I have a check. Now what if king goes there, for example? Well, then I have check, takes, takes. Maybe I even have takes, takes, and then maybe a move like this. Now what about here and takes? Well, that's okay. Let's go for it. I know it walks into this. But also, what's it called? Sacrificing the knight in this position could also may be interesting. Because Yeah, so we have seen this move. So we go check anyway. Okay, so that was all expected. Now I was thinking about taking the bishop. Or I can take here with check. Takes, takes. So we have a couple of options. Now this is the most forcing. This is a check. You have to react. So bishop takes. Now, maybe I was a little bit too hasty here. But no. Wait. Wait. Takes, takes, takes. No, that's too. What about I take the bishop and I don't know. You take my queen. I take your queen. Well, let's go. Oh, we only have a minute left. Let's go for this. So we took the bishop. Now if rook takes, I go here. And that's a fork. Well, it's not a fork, but I'm protecting the knight and attacking the rook. So that's what I'm doing. Now, if pawn takes queen, knight takes queen. Obvious. All right. So this is what we have to do. But now my knight is not getting out. That is unfortunate. Yeah, that's the best move by far. Now we have sacrificed a piece. Probably not a good idea. Let's go here. I mean, we have to do something. Now I'm losing the knight. This is probably not that good for me actually. This is not very good. So we are down quite some material now. Let's attack the weaknesses. See if we can get a rook in. His king is still wide open, but I only have two rooks and a bishop. This is not very good. I messed up the attack, that's for sure. But now I'm a little bit panicking because of the minute. Well, we will see the analysis afterwards. If king takes, I have something. I have something nice. That's a good move. Absolutely, that's a good move. Let's go here. Attacking. Okay. Well, let's. Yeah. I don't want to exchange rooks, but I don't see another way. Man, now he's going to trade all the pieces. You don't have to think about that, right? Just take the rook. Come on. All right. Well, what do we have in the position? Not a lot. We have a couple of pawns. Maybe. Maybe we can make it interesting somehow. All right. So overprotecting that pawn. Well, my bishop is not doing anything now. So it needs purpose. And also my rook is not doing anything. So what do we do? Let's... Well, I don't know. Oh, we don't have time. Let's go here. Yeah, I'm losing the pawn, I know, but we gotta have to make some moves. Maybe I could have considered this. I probably should have. Let's do that on the next move. Probably the knight will hop in right away. Yeah. This is messed up. 25 seconds. I'm bored. All right, all right, all right, all right. We have some back rank issues as well. Funny. What is my opponent thinking about? You want to protect the pawn? I would just, if I was him, I would just take the pawn. Just take the pawn, untangle yourself, you know, get the knight to an outpost. Here, here, here. That looks pretty solid. Yeah, just play simple chess. He's completely winning here. Okay, so he's going there. Funny. Okay, well, let's push the pawn. Try to create something. Here. I don't know. Do I go here? Attack? Yeah. I don't know. My rook is kind of trapped here. And I need some room. Yeah, that's trapping my rook almost. Eh? I have to go back. There goes the pawn. Let's go. I don't know. Yeah, what do I do? Here, attack the knight. One, two, three, four, five. Yes, 6 pawns. One, two, three, four. I also have 6 pawns. I'm just down a piece. Hmm. Can we play for a draw, maybe? Hmm. Maybe. Hmm. What are my opponent's intentions? I don't know. What's she doing with that knight? I have nothing here, right? Hmm. Well, I can go here, trying to put pressure on that pawn. But that's the problem. I can't get my rook out. I need to get my rook active. I need to activate my king. But I need to be very careful about forks. It's so annoying. Ugh. It's so annoying. Well, at least I can attack something here. Well, actually, I can't. Um, I can't even attack a thing here. Well, oh, and there's the fork. Yep. Yeah, that's it. All right. Good game. That was excellent play by my opponent. And let's see the analysis. Let's go here and let's see where we went wrong. Because I thought we were absolutely winning in that attack, but somehow we messed up. That's obvious. My opponent played actually pretty good, 83.3. That's pretty good in that difficult position. Oh, and my laptop is getting slow again. So this was all good. This was good. Castling. Taking was the right decision. Yeah, that's not good. Um, Getting the knight out. Okay. Well, yep. This was strong. Getting the knight in. We are completely winning it. It's plus 2.4. So we had the right ideas here. This was not it. Rook up and over. Okay. That was a huge mistake. That was also a mistake. That was a miss. I shouldn't have taken here. And how do I follow this up? I should have taken there with the pawn. And then it's plus 4.2. Computer is thinking here. It is thinking. Oh, why are you so slow? Come on, man. What's the move here? Knight takes b7. Now taking the bishop, rook takes. And then d6 check. Is there a check? Oh, there's a check here. Check. Bishop blocks. Oh, and then I take the knight. Is that it? Is that the whole attack? Well, I'm winning a piece. Yeah. All right. Not going for checkmate, but going for that. That wasn't even on my radar, but it makes sense. Takes. Oh, it makes so much sense. Just calculation. This is just basic calculation. Super easy. after you've seen it, of course. Yeah, that is basic stuff actually. Now I went here because I thought this was working, but it wasn't. Yeah, we gave up a piece. Now how do I get myself out of this mess? E3? Yeah, I don't. I don't. This was the wrong direction because of the capture sequence. It's not that bad, but I cannot get my knight out. That's the whole problem. Yeah, and then I'm just down a piece. What should I have done here? Was there something better? Knight takes e6, grabbing a pawn. At least taking a pawn, yeah, of course. Of course. And then still we have a match, actually. It's pretty funny here. Huh. Because the bishop is pinned, I can bring my bishop over, and it is not that easy. Huh. Funny. That's not a good move. Well, yeah, it is. Because if I take the knight, he takes the rook. So it's better to do this. Yes. But now we have a match because we have more pawns, so we can actually create something. All right. So there were definitely big chances there. Here, and after my mess up, I could have fixed it. Interesting game. Very interesting. All right. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the game. Enjoy the rest of your day. Tomorrow is Sunday. I won't be playing on Sunday.